Hey, welcome back to this beautiful day here in Iowa. Welcome back to Bankrupt Acres. And I got to apologize right off the bat. It's been a long time since I've posted a video. I'm sorry about that. Work has been super crazy. The weather's been pretty bad. But getting back to this Barndominium build, I want to show you guys where we're at. We've made a lot of progress since I think we last posted a video. There's been a few pretty big mistakes that I'll show you down here as we do the walkthrough. But I do want to thank everyone for following along. We have a lot more subscribers than when we started. A lot of people watching, so I really appreciate it. Um, Hopefully you guys are enjoying this series. We also have a few videos on the tractor, and they seem to be pretty popular. I'll do a few more of those, but let's get you caught up on the Barndominium. I'll give you a walkthrough, and then at the end of the video, I'll put in a bunch of footage that I haven't been able to put up yet, so to catch you guys up. So thanks again for stopping. Be kind to each other, and let's go do our tour. All right. So let's get going on this tour here. So we're walking in the main door here, 26-foot door. We still don't have the garage door on there. We're going to have to get the ceiling done, put the tin up there, get them to come in and do the garage door. Then we'll go ahead and hopefully blow in some insulation and start to get this place heated up, because we got to get it heated up to do the spray foam. So, but since we're in the shop, we'll just start over here. We got our power running in. We got temporary power over there underneath the window. Now we've been running off our septic system has a plug out there, so this is going to be a lot easier to get power now for the contractors that are building it. So we're also going to have to figure out, so on the far right room, that's where all our geothermal loops and our in-floor plumbing, or I'm sorry, in-floor heat loops are coming up. Those will come up through that ceiling, and on that mezzanine up there, that will be an enclosed room up there where our geothermal systems will reside. Not quite sure whether that's going to be where we'll put the water heaters or not, or we have two 50-gallon water heaters. One is a holding tank that uses preheated water off of our geothermal system. So those may be in the utility room or not. We're trying to decide that, but they're coming tomorrow. We're going to get a plan on how our duct work is going to work for the forced air throughout the house, and then how we're going to do all the geothermal system. So, because we need to get the in-floor heat going so we can warm this place up and seal it in. So, next to that is a shop bathroom. There's going to be a shower, sink, and toilet in here. We've got that all, whoops, sorry about that. Horrible camera work. We've got that all framed in. Over here, it looks like a room that we've got framed in. I thought this wall over here was just going to be a 2-post, but this is where our precast storm shelter is going to be. So we're just going to slide it in here. We'll probably anchor it to the cement, I'm assuming, but that's just a safe room since there's no basement, and up here in Iowa we do get tornadoes, so that's going to be our safe room. But that's Kit Kat, and she is sitting on our kitchen island countertop. uh, I thought we could put it up in the barn that we're living in right now, but it wouldn't fit through the doors, so they've got it crated up pretty good and long. So, but as you walk through the shop, this is how you'll enter the house, and this hallway will go all the way through to the far end wall. As soon as you come in the door, immediately to the left is going to be the stairs going up to our second floor loft and bedrooms. We'll go up there in a minute. To the left will be our half bath for guests. And then to the right is a huge master closet for Nikki and I. So probably a little bigger than we need, but it's going to be nice. So we come in here, we'll just go this way. This is our master bath. And we have our shower, master shower. This will be glass doors, tiled. Now, the reason we don't have cement there is because they wanted, we're going to tile directly to the cement. I'm sorry about that. And then we're going to pour that cement, hopefully, once we get this building heated up. He's going to come back and pour that once we get the drain height set and make sure we have the right slope given the tile we've got. So there'll be a master tub for our master bath here in the center underneath this window. And then we have a water closet over there. And this wall will be our vanity, and we have a cupboard here also on the end. So this was the first big problem we ran into. This stack that goes all the way up, the plumbers kind of screwed up and put it in the wrong location. That stack is right in the middle of where the doorway is supposed to be. So we had to kind of rearrange our plans because as you come through, now, since we've had to move the door over to the right, we would run right into our bathroom vanity. So we've had to push that wall a little farther down, make it longer so that we have room and we're not walking right into a bathroom vanity. So the vanity will start, probably 3 to 4 feet down from when you walk in. The other problem was the vent, and I think that's for the toilet, is not in line with the large pipe going upstairs. So they had to make that a bigger wall than what we wanted to. It's a 2x6, I think, instead of the 2x4 wall, just to accommodate kind of that misalignment on the vents and the tubes. So struggles right off the bat with that. That was not a good time, but I think we worked it out, and I think we're going to be happy with it. This bedroom, I think, could have been a little bigger in the design. This is our master bedroom, but all we're going to have in here basically is the bed, which will be up here on this wall. And then as you turn around, we're going to have the window, and then we'll probably put a TV over here in this corner to watch TV, hang that on the wall. So there's not going to be much in this room. Our master closet will have all of our dressers and stuff. We'll just have nightstands and a bed. So, hey, Kit Kat, get down. What the hell are you doing? Not very smart. Okay. So that little jut into our master bedroom, that is actually a coat closet for our entryway. So this is our main entryway door that's all boarded up. Hey, Kit Kat. This is why cats have 9 lives, I guess. They're not very smart. So it'll be a big double door. Come in, we'll probably have our kitchen table here, dining room table. This is all vaulted. It's hard to tell, but that's the center, pitches down to both sides. We've got our windows up there for light, and then we'll have a window on each side of another double door that will walk out onto our covered patio on the west. As we come down here, on the other side of our bedroom, if I get around this lift, we will have a huge L-shaped kitchen. We figured this is where we spend most of our life, is in our kitchen with our family. So we made the kitchen big. It's going to have a huge island together around. There'll be a door going out to the south covered porch, which there's 30 feet of covered porch on the south side of the house. And then all 40 feet on the west side is covered porch. So that'll be kind of a wraparound porch. We'll have a porch swing out there I've already built. And then right here will be our fireplace. And we'll box it out a few, maybe 2 feet, and then we'll run that all the 20-foot height of the ceiling. Or I'm sorry, up the wall to our ceiling. So TV will be there. We'll have our electric fireplace, no gas fireplace. And yeah, so that's that. So this will be our living area. This will kind of be our kitchen dining table area, kitchen. And then let's go back down here. So we'll start down the hallway. So we came in and turned right over there and went into our master closet. But if you continue on down the hallway, this is our pantry. So it's going to be pretty accessible right off the kitchen. And I don't know even if we're going to put a door. This may be just open. And we have cabinets along this wall, and then a sink and partial cabinets along this wall. So hopefully we can hide a lot of the stuff so it doesn't look too messy, because usually our pantries have been tiny and it's full of boxes of cereal and everything else, kind of messy. But this will be a nice storage area for us. Keep our vacuum and some other things in his room and have them handy. On the other side, opposite our pantry, is our, we're going to use it as an office, but it could be a bedroom. It'll be a smaller bedroom, but you could fit a bed in there easily. And then I'll probably have my desk here by the window, looking out on the south. What a beautiful view. Watch my deer, hopefully. And then underneath is, we're going to have a closet underneath our stairs, which these are 10-foot walls downstairs. So I'm hoping to put our electrical box for the house and then a server rack in here to handle all of our Cat 6 cables for all the internet in the house, our access points, and also our cameras. We're probably going to put up a couple cameras. And then this under the stairs, again, will be used as a closet, and there'll be a lot of room to run or to keep stuff in here. So when you don't have a basement, it's definitely, you kind of lose some storage area. So, all right, so we're going to go back out into the main hallway. Come down here on the left. That's our master bedroom closet, our half bath, and then we'll take you upstairs. So this was one of the contention points with Wix when they designed it, is that we had to have tempered glass. I guess that's a code for our county in Iowa, if there's a window in the stairway. So I think if Nikki and I would have known that, we probably would have done away with this window and relocated it somewhere else, or just done away with it completely, to eliminate that cost. Because the other thing I keep thinking about is me trying to move a couch up there and putting something through that window and breaking it. But, so we'll come on up here. The cats are super excited that they have a jungle gym to climb and play on now. So again, this gorgeous view to the south of the farmer's field. And then big open area here. We'll have a railing around the stairs. And then our 2 bedrooms and our bath upstairs. So we have 3 windows here on the upstairs on the south side. Again, I'm still debating whether I want to have the office downstairs or up here. But we've got a huge area here. This will be just a railing open to the living area below. So it'll feel very open. Hopefully the noise won't transfer too bad from up here. But this is the first bedroom. Nikki has plans for double bunk beds. Queen size, or not queen, I'm sorry, twin size bunks. So if we ever do a VRBO, there'll be a lot of beds for everyone. Pretty nice sized room, even with the twin bunk beds. So it'd be 4 beds. There'll be the whole length of this wall with stairs in the middle. And then plenty of room over here for a desk. This is looking out the north side of the property. Pretty big closet, which again is nice for storage with no basement. Then we're going in here. This is our bathroom in here. Now the thing here is we're gonna have problems. The toilet will be in this corner. We had to kind of move the designs a little bit because of the floor joist. I think we're gonna have enough room in here, but this wall between the 2 bedrooms, I am pretty sure, I'm gonna get you back here so you can kind of see, but let me zoom out. So this wall between the 2 bedrooms for the bathroom door, we may bring that out a little farther so that we can have room. It's going to be tight with our 6, we have a double vanity and a toilet to get on that wall. And I'm not sure if that's going to be too tight. So I don't think it's any problem bringing that out another foot, and that can give us a lot more flexibility in that bathroom. And then this bedroom, I'm assuming that's where my son's gonna be until he moves out, the last one. This has a beautiful view too out the north side of the property. Nice sized closet, and if we push that wall out further, it's even gonna be more room. We did have to narrow up this closet though, because again of the floor joist and where the toilet and the plumbing were at. So it's not as deep as we would like, but we can deal with that. So now it looks like we can, especially out here, I'll take you out here. They haven't finished the framing here. It looks like it's going to be an open walkway or something out onto the mezzanine or into the shop. But this whole wall between the house and the shop, this will all be framed up. So they've got still a little bit of framing to do here. This mezzanine is going to be enclosed, at least part of it. So we're trying to decide if we're going to enclose all of it or enclose part of it. There's a code that if you have a shop and a house, if you have the air handlers in the shop, it has to be in a sealed room and with a outside door and a seal on the door so that you're not getting exhaust fumes into the house through your air handlers. So I understand that. We're just trying to figure out whether we want to like enclose half of that and leave it open on the other half for storage. There'll be no stairs up to it, permanent stairs. We'll have temporary stairs that we can accordion down. And I'd like to have a big roll-up door or some kind of door so I can forklift things in there if they ever need to change out an air handler, that we can easily get it in and out. So that's the idea there on that. So this will be a flat ceiling. It won't be vaulted. And you can tell where that stops. And then we go to the vaulted ceiling over here, over the open area. So it'll be about 25 feet in the air to the center. So we'll have 2 lights that'll hang down over each area. We'll have some can lights, and then we'll have a big, I think we ordered a 100-inch fan for that area in the center. And then we've got a big fan up here, and then we've got 2 big fans in the shop. In fact, I think we ordered the same fans for all 4 spots. So, so let's go on down, and we'll finish out the video. I'll show you some more stuff down here. Say hi. So what am I concerned about now? I was hoping they'd be here today because it's a gorgeous day and there's no snow on the roof. It's probably in the high 30s, low 40s today. And you can see they have not finished the ridge cap. I'm not sure if they're waiting on our 2 cupolas that we're going to put up there. I don't know which goes first, cupolas or the ridge cap. But they are going to be wired in so that we have electrical because they're glass sides and they light up at night. But for us to get this place warm, we're going to have that ridge cap on, and we're going to have some blown in insulation in there. So that is not good. That is my one big concern, is I need this sealed up pretty quickly. And hopefully tomorrow we'll have a better game plan on how we can get this in-floor heat running and how quickly we can, and then get a timeline for getting at least the shop door on, or the garage door on, and the shop ceiling, so we can get some blown in insulation in here. And then hopefully the in-floor heat's enough even without a blown in insulation in the house to keep it at least above 45 or so they can do the blown in, or the spray foam on the walls. So we're just doing spray foam on the 20-foot sidewalls. The ceilings will be blown in insulation. So this is we bought for the upstairs. I'll show you that too. We bought a tile ready shower pan for the upstairs. It's already got the drain in. It's already approved. You don't have to do a leak test. And I'm going to, hopefully with a friend of mine, really my cousin, we're going to do the tiling on our house. So both bathrooms and the floor in the upstairs bathroom will be tile. So I've done it before. I'm not great at it, but with some expert help, I think we'll get by. So there's that. They just yesterday got in our electrical, so now we have power. You can see where they dug up the hill to the transformer box. So I'll throw that in the video too, a little bit of that. But thank you guys again. I'll throw in the rest of the clips I've got of them siding it and putting the porch on. And hopefully you guys will keep coming back. And as we move along, it's going to get more and more interesting. So thank you. So they're putting the electrical in for our meters. We've got the box up there already put in. It's already run into our apartment. But we're finally getting it done now. So we can have temporary power set up. They got a tough go going uphill. Hey, if you've stayed in the video this long, I really appreciate it. So I'm just showing here at the end some drone footage we took. This was early on, maybe a month ago, 2 months ago, and we were burying in the wire underground. So the electric company is removing this pole, putting a new transformer over there, and running the wire under the road to my property. So at least on our property, and across the road we are all buried underground. No limbs are going to fall and take out our power, so that's kind of nice. But I know I get a lot of comments. No one likes music in these videos, but I think I'm going to throw in a little bit of music here while you guys watch the drone stuff, so it's not dead silent, and then I'll hop in when I got some more comments on the footage coming up.
In the midnight glow where the stars align, we lose ourselves in the rhythm divine. Underneath the sky painted with dreams, we're chasing the echoes of silent screams. Caught in the spell of the cosmic night, where fantasies bloom in the pale moonlight. We'll let go of all that we know and dance in the stardust gentle flow. Dancing in the stardust, we're weightless and free in a world of wonders. Just you and me, lost in the moment. Our spirits ignite as we twirl in the magic of the cosmic light. Among constellations we'll find our way. Through the celestial symphony we'll sway. With every step we leave our cares behind. In this celestial ballroom, love's defined. Caught in the spell of the cosmic night, where fantasies bloom in the pale moonlight. Dancing in the stardust, we're weightless and free in a world of wonders. Just you and me, lost in the moment. Our spirits ignite as we twirl in the magic of the cosmic light. The shimmering galaxies will find our way.
So here they're starting the process of putting the tin on the roof, and as you can see, but this part was just terrifying to me. So I know I'm a pilot, and it's very weird, but I'm scared of heights, and watching these guys move around up there just it was hard to watch. So tried to stay out of their way while they were doing their work, but I wanted to get some footage for everyone. These guys are wrapping the house, the remainder of the house. So we put a wrap on it because when they spray foam, we don't want the spray foam sticking to the side tin in case you'd ever have to replace the tin on the side. So the whole house gets wrapped. They don't wrap the roof. I'm not sure why, but they say they never do. And we have blown in insulation going on the roof. So, but man, this went quick. I was actually went to work, I think, on part of this, so I missed a lot of the getting the tin on the building. Got some video of it, so, but it's crazy to me. here's something I found super interesting on this also. They handmade this attachment that they use on, I call it a telehandler, but it can hold the, I think up, I'm not even sure, maybe 20 or 30 foot pieces of tin, and then they grab them off and slide them onto the roof. So pretty ingenious, and save them a lot of work trying to get them up from the ground, each piece by piece. So this is some footage of the day we, so you can see the roof's done, a lot of the siding's done. I was home from a trip for a little bit and got some drone footage on the first day they started digging in the morning, and they're digging the pits for the geothermal. And you can see, we'll get a better shot of it here in a minute, but they're digging from where it's going to enter the building, digging a pit all the way down. They're actually digging 2 pits, so they do 4 loops in one pit, and they do 4 loops in the other pit. So I think they have a total of 8 loops. And I was trying to get the drone in here to see the underside of the tin on the porch because it's copper, but couldn't really get a good shot of it. We'll get a better shot down the road here. Hey, if you made it through, we're almost at the end here. So I'm throwing in a few still shots of the geothermal loops, and you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 in this pit, and they've got PVC drainage pipe on top of it because they want to keep moisture on these loops. It's a better heat transfer if the ground is moist. And there's another pit, that's our second pit that they dug, and that has 4 loops in it. Again, they've got the perforated tile in there to get some water draining into that area. There's a better shot of it. They tape those loops together, and then they drag them in with the excavator. And then these are the loops, and these are kind of coming into the house, so they all tie in together and come up through the floor. And I think I got a picture of it here coming up, but there it is coming to the building. Thank you guys so much. Be kind to each other. Really appreciate you watching the video, and like and subscribe if you haven't already.